Most gardeners think November means the gardening season is completely over. But here's what they're missing. November is actually one of the best months to plant for an absolutely stunning spring show. That's right, while everyone else is putting their tools away, savvy gardeners are getting incredible results by planting right now. Stay with me, and I'm going to show you exactly which 14 plants you can put in the ground this month to guarantee a beautiful spring garden that your neighbors will be jealous of. Before we dive in, if you love gardening tips that actually work, please hit that subscribe button right now. And don't forget to like this video. It really helps us reach more gardeners like you. Share this with a friend who loves flowers. Leave a comment below telling me which plant you're most excited to try. Let's get started. Why November is perfect for planting. Sam here, and I want to explain something important. November in the southern region brings mild days and cool nights. This weather is absolutely perfect for getting plants established. You see, perennials don't stop growing just because temperatures drop. They continue developing roots well into early winter, as long as soil temperatures stay above 40 degrees. Here's the thing most people don't realize. Even after the first frost hits, the soil holds plenty of warmth. This warmth supports root growth beautifully. Those early frosts are often followed by weeks of mild weather before serious cold arrives. This combination creates ideal conditions for planting and replanting perennials. November is also your best opportunity to plant spring flowering bulbs. These bulbs are best planted after the first hard frost. Similarly, wildflower seeds should be sown after a good hard freeze. Make sure you don't miss any of these gardening secrets. Subscribe to Seniors Gardening Advice now. Important preparation and care tips. Before you plant anything in November, listen to this advice. Give your new plants extra protection during winter months. Mulch around new plantings and transplants. This mulch helps keep soil moisture in place and keep soil temperatures steady. Water your new plantings deeply before freezing weather comes. After planting, monitor soil moisture through the winter. If rainfall doesn't seem enough, add water as needed. Here's something many people get wrong. Don't cut back the stems and foliage until early spring arrives. Yes, you read that correctly. Leaving the above-ground part of the plant in place helps protect the crown underneath. It also lets plants absorb nutrients from the leaves as they break down. This step makes a huge difference in plant survival.
November perennial number 1, Crazy Pink Echinacea. Our first recommendation is the Crazy Pink variety of Echinacea, also called a coneflower. This is a hybrid plant labeled Adam Sol scientifically. This stunning performer produces over 100 flowers in a single season. Butterflies absolutely love it. The large blooms show a ring of rose-pink petals surrounding a central cone that stands out beautifully. These plants are incredibly tough. They tolerate deer, they handle clay soil well, the flowers are excellent for cutting and bringing indoors. Plant this in full sun or partial shade. It prefers medium to dry soil that drains well. Your soil pH should be slightly acidic to neutral, between 5.5 and 7.0. This plant grows well in hardiness zones 4 through 9. If you're in the south, this works perfectly for your garden. November perennial number 2, Beyond Blue Fescue, a gorgeous ornamental grass. The botanical name is Festuca glauca, labeled as Casca 11. The intense silver blue foliage brightens containers and garden beds year-round. The slender, upright leaves grow in a compact mound shape. This makes it perfect for planting along pathways and garden edges. This grass tolerates drought beautifully. It grows well in dry, rocky soil. Plant it in full sun. It prefers average, dry to medium soil that drains well. Your soil pH should be slightly acidic to neutral, between 5.5 and 7.0. Here's something fascinating. This grass even thrives near black walnut trees. Many plants struggle and die near these trees, but Beyond Blue Fescue handles it well. It also tolerates urban conditions and pollution. This makes it perfect for city gardeners. Hardy in zones 4 through 8. November perennial number 3, Scent First Coconut Surprise Dianthus. This plant is a fragrant beauty called Scent First Coconut Surprise Dianthus. The hybrid is labeled WP05 Eve's Gin. Use it to edge garden paths and patios. It offers fragrant blooms and lovely evergreen foliage that looks good all year. The plant produces clove-scented double to semi-double blooms. Each flower features a bright burgundy eye surrounded by fringed white petals. Butterflies and other pollinators are drawn to these beautiful blooms. The flowers make wonderful cuttings for arrangements. Plants rebloom repeatedly from summer through fall. The blue-green foliage holds its color throughout the year. Plant this in full sun or partial shade. It needs rich medium soil that drains well. Your soil pH should be slightly acidic to slightly alkaline, between 6.0 and 8.0. Hardy in zones 5 through 9. Don't forget to comment below with your favorite type of flower. Share this video with someone who would love to grow their own beautiful garden.
November perennial number 4, Evergreen Stella Daylily. The evergreen Stella Daylily is an award-winning choice for November planting. The hybrid is labeled TG08. This is an evergreen version of the famous Stella d'Oro daylily. It produces vibrant golden yellow blooms. Unlike the original, this version keeps its vibrant green foliage throughout the cold winter days. The fragrant trumpet-like flowers open early in the season. Repeat blooms appear throughout summer and fall. You don't even need to remove spent flowers for the plant to keep blooming. These are truly tough plants. They tolerate heat, cold, and drought equally well. Plant this in full sun. It prefers average, medium soil that drains well. Your soil pH should be slightly acidic to neutral, between 6.0 and 7.0. Hardy in zones 4 through 10. This means it grows almost everywhere in North America.
November perennial number 5, Golden Spider Lily. Golden Spider Lily is a striking bulb choice for November planting. The botanical name is Lycoris aurea. Like red spider lilies and naked ladies, this plant blooms on naked stems without foliage. The flowers appear in late summer, but bulbs are planted in fall. This allows a long growing season before blooming occurs. The spidery flowers feature golden yellow petals that curve backward. Showy stamens add extra visual interest. These blooms attract butterflies, bees, and hummingbirds. Narrow foliage emerges after plants finish blooming. This foliage remains through spring when plants go dormant. Plant in full sun or partial shade. It needs average, medium soil that drains well. Your soil pH should be neutral to slightly alkaline, between 7.0 and 8.0. Hardy in zones 7 through 10.
November perennial number 6, Asparagus. Yes, asparagus is actually a perennial crop that you can plant in November. The botanical name is Asparagus officinalis. This crop is planted during the dormant season from November through March. Plants come as bare root crowns. These send up new shoots in spring without any special treatment needed. Here's important advice. Asparagus plants do not respond well to being moved. Choose your planting location carefully. This long-lived plant can stay in the same spot for many years. In fact, older asparagus beds often produce better than younger ones. Harvest the tender young shoots beginning in the second year after planting. This gives plants time to establish a strong root system first. Plant in full sun. Asparagus needs rich, moist soil that drains well. Your soil pH should be slightly acidic to slightly alkaline, between 6.0 and 8.0. Hardy in zones 2 through 10. This means every gardener can grow asparagus. Subscribe to Senior's Gardening Advice and never miss a gardening tip. Like and share this video with gardeners you know.
November perennial number 7, Summer Phlox. Summer Phlox is a hardy native perennial that blooms beautifully. The botanical name is Phlox paniculata. This plant is a favorite among hummingbirds, butterflies, and native bees. Pollinators are drawn to it naturally. Plants flower from midsummer through late summer in shades of pink, purple, blue, and red. White varieties are also common. This is commonly called garden phlox or tall phlox. Plants grow in clumps that reach 2 to 4 feet tall. Here's a helpful tip. Summer phlox thrives even under black walnut trees. However, it requires good air circulation to fight powdery mildew. Avoid overhead watering. Instead, water at the soil level. Plant in full sun or partial shade. It needs average, medium soil that drains well. Your soil pH should be slightly acidic to slightly alkaline, between 6.0 and 8.0. Hardy in zones 4 through 8.
November perennial number 8, daffodil. Daffodils are among the easiest bulbs to grow and should be in every garden. The botanical name is narcissus, which includes many species and hybrids. Daffodils return year after year in ever-expanding clumps. Each year you get more flowers. Here's what gardeners love about daffodils. They are deer and rabbit resistant. You don't need to worry about hungry wildlife destroying your planting. Daffodils bloom in various shapes and sizes. Many have a central trumpet surrounded by petals. Each flower opens in a sunny combination of yellow, white, cream, or gold. The variety of colors and forms is truly amazing. Plant in full sun or partial shade. Daffodils need average, well-draining soil. Your soil pH should be slightly acidic to neutral, between 6.0 and 7.0. Hardy in zones 4 through 8. November perennial number 9, lanceleaf coreopsis. Lanceleaf coreopsis is also called tick seed and is a native perennial worth growing. The botanical name is Coreopsis lanceolata. This plant is tolerant of poor dry soil. It handles heat and humidity well. It even tolerates coastal conditions. The plant can easily be grown from seeds sown directly in the garden. Here's the key timing tip. Wait until soil cools in fall before sowing seeds. Seeds require a period of cold temperatures called stratification to germinate. November planting gives seeds exactly what they need. Bright yellow flowers with dark red centers bloom in summer. These blooms make a great addition to pollinator gardens. Plant them in wildflower plantings. They work beautifully in xeric landscapes designed for water conservation. Plant in full sun. Coreopsis needs dry to medium, well-draining soil. Your soil pH should be slightly acidic, between 6.0 and 6.5. Hardy in zones 4 through 9.
November perennial number 10, allium. Alliums are ornamental onions grown for their striking blooms. The botanical name is allium, with many species and hybrids available. Many varieties exist, with most producing globe-shaped flower heads. Colors include purple, pink, blue, or white. Alliums are planted as bulbs in fall and flower late spring into summer. The flowers attract bees and butterflies. This makes them a great addition to pollinator gardens. They perform well when massed in borders. Tuck them into rock gardens for visual interest. Plant in full sun or partial shade. Alliums need average to rich soil. Soil should be dry to medium and well-draining. Your soil pH should be slightly acidic, between 5.5 and 6.5. Hardy in zones 4 through 9. If you're enjoying these planting ideas, please like this video right now. Share it with a fellow gardener. Subscribe so you never miss new content from Seniors Gardening Advice. November perennial number 11, wild hyacinth. Wild hyacinth is a native wildflower grown from bulbs planted in late autumn. The botanical name is echinacea siloides. Plants produce spikes of star-shaped blooms in soft blue, pink, or white. These fragrant blooms make excellent cut flowers. Native bees, butterflies, and other pollinators are attracted to these flowers. If you're working on a pollinator garden, this is a perfect choice. Bulbs are readily available from specialty nurseries and wildflower suppliers. However, pay attention to the species. The western native Echinacea comache is also commonly sold. Make sure you're getting the right one for your region. Plant in full sun or partial shade. Wild hyacinth needs rich, moist soil that drains well. Your soil pH should be acidic to neutral, between 5.5 and 7.2. Hardy in zones 4 through 8. November perennial number 12, yarrow. Yarrow is a hardy wildflower that's an excellent candidate for fall planting. The botanical name is achille, with many species, cultivars, and hybrids available. Plant the native or introduced species, or choose one of the many hybrids and cultivars available commercially. Yarrow produces soft fern-like foliage that remains evergreen in mild climates.
The large flat-topped flowers attract an abundance of pollinators. Flowers open in shades of yellow, red, pink, or white. Yarrow is a tough plant. It tolerates drought, heat, and humidity. It resists browsing by deer and rabbits. This makes it a low-maintenance choice. Plant in full sun. Yarrow needs lean, dry to medium soil that drains well. Your soil pH should be acidic, between 5.5 and 6.5. Hardy in zones 4 through 9.
November perennial number 13, milkweed. Milkweed is a staple of butterfly and pollinator gardens for good reason. The botanical name is Asclepias, with several species available. In addition to hosting the larvae of monarch and queen butterflies, the nectar-rich blooms support numerous species of butterflies and native bees. Even hummingbirds visit these flowers. Plants can be grown from transplants or seed. Seeds require cold stratification to germinate properly. This is another plant that benefits from November planting. Plant in full sun or partial shade. Milkweed needs average to rich soil. Soil should be medium to moist and well-draining. Your soil pH should be acidic to neutral, between 5.5 and 7.5. Hardy in zones 3 through 9. November perennial number 14, Mexican hat. Our final recommendation is Mexican hat, also called prairie coneflower. The botanical name is Ratabida columnifera. This is an excellent candidate for fall sowing. Plants will not flower until the second year after planting from seed. After that, plants will self-sow in the garden for continuous blooms year after year. Butterflies love the yellow and red flowers. These wave atop airy stems, creating movement in the garden. Mexican hat flowers mid-summer, when many other plants have slowed their blooming. Plant in full sun. Mexican hat needs average, dry to medium soil that drains well. Your soil pH should be slightly acidic to neutral, between 5.5 and 7.5. Hardy in zones 3 through 9. There you have it, 14 amazing plants to put in the ground this November for a spectacular spring garden. Remember, November planting gives you a head start on the growing season. These plants establish roots during mild fall weather. They emerge strong and healthy in spring, while other gardens are just getting started. Follow the care instructions I mentioned at the beginning. Mulch your new plants. Water them deeply before freezing weather. Leave the foliage in place until spring. These steps make the difference between success and disappointment. Sam here reminding you that gardening doesn't stop in November. It actually intensifies if you know what to plant. These 14 perennials will transform your garden. Subscribe to Seniors Gardening Advice right now. Like this video and help it reach more gardeners. Comment below and tell me which plant excites you most. Share this with a gardening friend who needs this information. Together, we're building a community of successful gardeners who understand that the best gardens are planned ahead. Thank you for watching, and happy planting!